Okay, I'm getting things started.
I think he's just letting us know that we recorded.
Just letting you go. No.
That we started to record.
We get started.
Oh, we can't.
Yeah.
Well, because we don't think anybody else is coming, right?
I don't know. Anybody else coming?
We only got responses.
We need to do something about that.
Years. Not even being funny.
I
Right?
know, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna address that, Tina?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's call the meeting to order at 6:30. And let's start off with the pledge of allegiance. Can we please stand? Oh, I'm gonna put. Eddie, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all. Okay. Just kidding. Here we go. Okay, let's do roll call.
Okay, roll call vote.
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Anderson, Commissioner Rios, Commissioner Gomez,
Here.
Vice Chair Vice Chair Koivunen,
Here,
and Chairperson Graziano.
Here. The verification of agenda posting.
The agenda was posted on Friday, June 24th at the Hollister Community Center and at City Hall per Government Code Section 54954.2.
Thank you. Let's move to approving the minutes for Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. Do I have a motion?
I move that we approve the meeting minutes from Tuesday, May 31st, 2022.
And I'll second that.
The motion passes.
Okay. How about public comment? Or public? None? Okay.
Nothing yet, maybe something later.
Okay, let's move right into it, to old business. First item is Caltrans Clean California Local Grant Program Beautification along Pinnacle Highway.
I'll go ahead and report on that. The beautification along the highway is progressing really well. The art committee had a call for an artist. They selected an artist to create a sculpture and some other types of artwork down the corridor of the highway. So that will begin in October, November, approximately, and then expected to be finished within a year.
Where was it located, or we don't know yet, or?
Where the sculpture is going to be located,
Mhm.
we're not sure of the location.
Okay.
The idea is for some of the artwork to either go along the sound walls. And then they'll do also, in addition to the art, they'll do landscaping type of art too. And that will go, there's a sidewalk along the highway and then some kind of dirt area. It's the area where some of our public works staff is clearing along the highway. So that's where they'll landscape it.
Okay, great. Thank you. Then we're going to move on to the Prop 68 per capita grant, the Dunn Park Clubhouse update.
Yes, so that will go to council for approval of not a contract, for approval of an RFQ at our August 1st meeting.
Try taking notes. Okay, let's move to art and cultural.
Easy for you.
I can't look at the word. Culture Commission. I'm trying to not look at the word and just pronounce it right. Commission, staff to provide an update on the commission.
I'll go ahead and report on that also. Our Art and Culture Commission is progressing really well. They have passed their bylaws, so that was a big accomplishment for them. And in addition, they also called for artists to create the 150th flag.
Oh, fun.
So that expires, or not expires, but every submittals are needed by July 1st, and then they will select the artist by July 11th at their special meeting. There are no meetings in July, but we are having a special meeting for art and culture so that they can select the artist. Other than that, they have created some ad hoc committees. They're looking into beautifying the skate park, either with some artwork and educate the community on murals, or some other type of art at the skate park. And then in addition to the skate park, they are working on another ad hoc committee to design 4 different types of art that will place at Fire Station 2. And I'll wait until that topic comes up, and I'll let you know a little bit more information on the artwork.
Okay, thank you. I like the idea of the skate park getting something. 'Cause it's tired.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to the ad hoc committee for Hollister Dog Park update, and which I attended that big meeting. And so we've been talking a lot about shade structures, and finally our permit has been approved. The shade structures have been delivered. We have them in storage. Possibly they'll be in by the end of July. This is the shade structures out by the airport. However, we still have one little hump that we're going to get over before we get there, but it looks like that's going to be happening the end of July. And then we had already discussed that the dog etiquette courses had been canceled. We are not going to do that this year, and we'll just move forward, and possibly next year it'll be less busy for the city and us. And I think that's it. We're going to have a meeting in August 30th. That's my report. Any questions?
No,
Did you like my report? Oh, public comment? Public comment. That's what that is. Public. Okay. Okay. Prop 68 round 4
You
SP.
missed-
I missed something.
Yeah, number 6, number 5.
Oh, it's a big one. Vista Park Hill Disc Golf Course signs.
Oh, I bet we've got public comment now. I see.
We have an
I see
update?
move- I see.
Yeah, so we have an update. CR, you want to come up after? Or the signs ready? So this.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
nice.
seen them. Have I seen them online, or I've seen them?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a report real quick, and then we'll ask for public comment. and then
Okay.
You can come up.
All right.
So the signs have been ordered and printed.
We
A CR here has them on display. So that's my report on that, and then we can do a public comment now.
Okay, public comment.
Let's see those signs.
Yeah, this is just, these aren't all in the course. I just brought a couple examples, but these are the ones that
Super
will be mounted
good.
for the, for each hole.
Oh,
We
that's
have these
nice.
ones for each hole. And then just another one. So they're made of really. nice-
That's
Yeah, it'll be
nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
These will be posted at entrances, which warns people that there is a disc golf course. And so
flying
that to
disc,
be
oh, yeah.
aware of that. So in English and Spanish, of course, yep. And then this is our code, which basically tells golfers that everybody else has right away, besides them,
Right.
everybody else has the right away. And we also have we'll have at home a 4x8 sign that we're gonna put up that shows the course
full
and also
course.
all the rules of golf and the etiquette of golf. So yeah, so we're excited about that.
I love that. How about, do you have an update for us about the tournament?
Yes. Do you want that now?
No, kidding. Maybe I should read the the agenda first. Okay, I see it.
Oh, Robin's got something.
Of course.
Good evening. So this morning there was a camper at a tent and people had set up a tent housing at number 4. So I did a call non-emergency police department and reported it. And then I sent code enforcement and asked them not to allow them to get comfortable with that spot.
Mhm.
I want to be able to call them and hopefully someone will come and there's lots of places in that park that aren't 10 feet away from a tee.
Yeah.
People aren't not going to feel comfortable.
Mm-mm.
So I just wanted to report that we're on it.
Thank you.
Did they come, Robin? Did,
They were
and-
gone by 11.
oh, they did. Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure. I did say rather loudly, I'll be calling it in.
Okay.
That either worked or somebody showed up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on to the, thank you, both of you. Now we're going to move on to the City of Hollister sesquicentennial
No,
anniversary.
you missed number 6. Darla.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to clean the glasses. I'm going to get a fresh start. This is water.
Oh, yeah, right.
It is, it's water. Okay, I've had a day. Let's start this all over. Okay. Okay, moving on to number 6, Prop 68 round 4 SPP grant fire station number 2. Update, please.
This update is similar to our Prop 68 per capita grant. And what we've decided to do, staff has decided to combine these projects together. And we're going to work on an RFQ and present it to council at the August 1st meeting. And what it basically is going to happen is we'll have a project manager oversee both of these projects at the same time. I anticipate the clubhouse will be completed a lot sooner than the new park being built, but that project manager will oversee both of these Prop 68 grants. So it's exciting. We're moving forward. We're creating timelines. I think the last meeting we reported, we couldn't find
Yes.
people to provide quotes. So now we have we'll get a project manager and they'll kind of do that type of.
Facilitate all of that.
Yep. Yes. So very excited moving forward. I do have to give an update to the state by July 22nd.
Mhm.
So I was glad that we were able to progress a little bit.
Yeah,
Great.
that's awesome. Thank you. I'm not asking public comment. Okay, now we're going to go on to number 7 in order. City of Hollister, the 150th sesquicentennial anniversary. And first up is the firework show update.
Okay, so the fireworks show will be in a couple days. We're counting down the days. Well, it's going to be Monday, 4th of July, the fireworks show. The field will open at 7 p.m. Fireworks show will begin around 9 p.m. The location is Margaret Mays Middle School, address 900 Meridian Street here in fabulous Hollister, California. It is free admission. We do have the reservations. Everything's good. Today we met with the fire marshal and we kind of reviewed where we are going to place the people. We have kind of like a designated area where they're going to be able to watch the fireworks and the not so kill zone where they called it. So they got to be back a good amount of feet. So we'll have everything blocked off with some caution tape, with some barricades, and the fire department will be there in attendance just in case if in case of any emergencies. And that's it for that
In
update.
my neighborhood, they started already.
Oh, really?
Mine too. I have a quick update too on the fireworks show. Right before coming here, I did receive an email from our company that's putting on the fireworks. We had requested that at the end of the show, a big 150,
Oh.
so I think we talked about it a little bit. And we just found out today that they were not able to get the supplies just due to it coming from China and all the delays that they're having. They said they have a shipment in the water. I don't know where exactly, but he seems to think that it's in there, but I don't anticipate it being
Getting here.
available by Monday. So a
Aw.
little disappointed. We will have a radio station where people can listen to the music and the fireworks will go off at the same time. So we're working on that with the company. And as we present this to our community, update it a little bit, because we will have vendors at the fireworks show, food vendors. We have a bunch of cute little glow in the dark sticks, but what are those big blow up things called? It's not a bounce house, but just we use them for the inflatables. We have a couple of inflatables, so we're going to put them out there so families can take pictures. They're cute little characters.
Okay.
So I'm excited to bring those out. And like we said, vendors, a lot of those glowy types of sticks, and they're all free to the community, except for the vendors. They
Right.
have to pay for their food. Yeah.
I have a question. You said radio station. Will people be able to pick that up like on iHeartRadio or something on their phones?
Yes, we're working with the vendor now. He gave me a couple of choices, and one of them was Kadon, which I feel like our community knows that radio station, so we just may go with that one. That's what I recommended. So he's going to work on that one right now.
Very
And then as we find out the station, we'll publicize it.
Good.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, let's go for the kitty parade update.
Okay, so Kitty Parade, again, 4th of July. We'll be up early that morning. Lineup begins at 9 a.m. and the parade will begin at 10 a.m. The VFW Post 9242 will be leading the parade with their honor guard. At the end of the parade, any kids under 12 years old will get some free cookies and a juice box. And then we are in communication with the fire department, so hopefully they'll kind of be at the tail end of the parade and kind of be the last people to walk through the parade. And hopefully, they blow their sirens and make it cool for the kids to
Yeah.
see. We will be having music out there also, so we'll make it a nice family environment.
Very nice. Thank you. The recreation fun run update.
The recreation fun run update. So right now we are kind of low in the attendance. We're hoping that by putting out more blasts and more signs out to the community, we have people register. But right now their attendance is kind of low. But in the past, our community kind of tends to wait till the last minute to sign up. So I'm kind of hoping that that's the case. So we can have, we're expecting around 200 people to sign up, just because it is, around this celebrating 150 years. So we're hoping that we do get that crowd out there. I did send out an email with the flyer. I don't know if anybody wants to see it, but here it is. I kind of updated it with some runners, trying to make it look a little bit cooler, just so that way people sign up. But I did have like a family of 5 kind of sign up today. So hopefully the word just kind of starts spreading around. But it is going to be for,
Can you-
adults,
Can you s-
kids.
You send that? Did you send that to us?
Yeah. So the flyer's in there,
Okay.
but I do have copies also. It is in the email.
Okay.
Kitty parade.
Oh, I see.
Kitty parade, the run.
I'm thinking I can bring it to one of my meetings and
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so then it's dogs are also included in this, dog walkers, families with
yes.
strollers. And this is more a family fun run. It's not going to be timed. So I don't know if that's maybe, why some people are not signing up. A lot of people are competitive, but it is a family fun run. So hopefully we get kids to sign up. And then we are having sports. So our junior giants programs and our softball games, all the kids are out there. So I'm kind of pitching it to the parents also. Anytime I see families, just advertising so they can sign up.
We will have a lot of memorabilia out there. Our medals have the logo of the 150th. We found some really cool bandanas for the dogs that they'll be able to wear with the 150th on there. So just a lot of fun stuff that we're investing in and making it a memorable experience, because we only celebrate 150 years one time.
Right.
So we're trying to, show our community we appreciate from where we started 150 years ago to today.
awesome. How much is it for the fun run?
I believe it's, I'm not sure. I think it's like $18 for adults and then $15 for teens.
What if you
And-
bring your dog?
And if you bring your dog, it's also, I believe, $15.
Okay,
18?
For the dog.
okay,
18, yeah.
all right. I'll talk the talk in another meeting with that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the disc golf volunteers for a tournament.
Hmm. Let's go volunteer. Okay, so for the disc golf tournament, we are having it July 23rd at Vista Park Hill, 8 a.m. to about 3 p.m. So I was talking with RC or CR, sorry about that. We are kind of in need of some volunteers out there. So I'm going to see if we can reach out to community members or even our commissioners to see if they would like to volunteer for that.
So it's from what time to what time?
s- 10.
CR, do you mind coming up to the podium? Thank you.
July 23rd?
Yes, July 23rd.
I'll be in Minnesota, so I can't.
Yeah, approximately about 10 volunteers would be fantastic.
Okay, I will volunteer. Let me do something easy though.
All we need is what we need is spotters. There's the people that stand out towards where the discs are being, not right at where they're being thrown, but somewhat close to it. Yeah. And then you just keep an eye out where the discs are going and make sure it's not going towards somebody and help them so that they can find it quickly and keep the flow of play going. And safety is basically what it's for. So,
Okay,
it's pretty easy, just
okay. Well, Christine will volunteer for that. And I'm
I'll
putting it in my
I'll feed
calendar.
you and I'll feed you.
Oh, you'll feed me?
Sure, why
Well,
not?
heck.
I'm gonna remember to tell my wife.
I'll call Jeannie and tell her what I want.
There
No,
you
I'm just
go.
kidding.
Yes, a couple of things. We'd like to get access to the barbecue area just for power. There's some power up there, so we would like to use the AC for our announcer. And just a quick update: the T-shirts, mugs, and discs are on order, so everything's going good. It's going good. So we'll pull it all together right at the end. But yeah,
Perfect.
everything is going good.
You guys have a number on how many people have signed up yet?
We currently have 18 of our
wow.
36. So we're
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
so we're pushing. Hopefully, I was hoping to be even farther along, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So
Are we getting a lot of local people or a lot of?
a mix, a lot of people from different areas and also a little bit of mix from town. So right now we are currently our club members. We decided not for them, nobody within the club to play the tournament
Mhm.
unless unless we need to fill spots towards the end, they'll
Right.
play. So right now, they're just gonna all volunteer and help out. But if we need to, then they're going to play. So,
Very cool.
CR, if you have a flyer, you can send it to us. We do have to translate it in Spanish though,
Okay.
or we can create one if there's a link or something.
okay, I'll work with you on
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right.
So, and we are the 150th birthday bash.
Birthday
That's what
bash.
Hollister's 150th birthday bash. is
There you
what
go.
the Official
I
name
like
of the tournament is. So yes, I will get you a couple
Thank you.
things.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the Vista Park Hill
Oh.
Barbecue. No, I'm not. Come on in. Public comments, welcome.
So since the 150th for the fireworks isn't arriving, does that mean you still have to pay for it, or they're just canceling it, or it's already made? The reason I'm asking is that the county is going to be 150 in 2 years. So for our 4th of July, for their 150, if it is gotten, it could still be used. Yeah, I guess is my point, which would be great. Just an idea. And the other thing I wanted to ask is if you have any leftover medals from the fun run, if we could have maybe 5 or 6 for the kite thing, that would be great. If not, that's okay too, but you're doing it in the morning. So by the afternoon, maybe the Key Club could give, someone who makes a unique kite or some sort of kite, we could give them a medal. Just, I wouldn't go out of your way to make more. I'm just saying, if you have extra, we want to hand them out, not
Okay.
get left with them. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the Vista Park Hill Barbecue Area Update.
I'll go ahead and report on this. I did meet with staff, our public works inspector, and staff from our engineering department to see if we can figure out a plan on what we'd like to do out at Vista Park Hill and the barbecue area. And once they arrived, they realized that it's kind of the dirt is what word am I trying to falling? What word am I trying to use? Eroding. Thank you. I appreciate that help. The dirt is eroding, and a request for a topographic survey was made. So working with engineering right now, and he's working on that process. So we're kind of putting that on hold. The funding that we received will pay for that first, and possibly a master plan out there, but that'll be good because then our community can be involved in that master plan to develop not just the barbecue area, but the entire park.
Nice. And scary. It's eroding.
Is there
Yeah,
any public?
exactly.
Any public comment? No? Okay.
Come on, Robin.
All right, then we'll go. Okay, I like it.
Yay.
How about moving on to number 9, which is the monument sign placement on 5th Street?
Currently, the council had a presentation from a company in regards to putting a sign, big Hollister sign in the downtown area, and couldn't decide where the sign was going to go. So they left it up to the Art and Culture Commission to review the specs and decide if there was anything else needed. And the Art and Culture Commission did a really good job of providing some input. They talked about using a metal material and putting ivy maybe along the sign to represent our wineries. Bonito light, the crystal bonito lights. They're like a blue crystal, and I think Robin can help me with this one. She has more information on it. But there was some discussion to put that around the poles of the structure of the sign. So just a lot of really good input, lighting it up, illuminating it a little bit. And then they made the final, it wasn't a decision, but they voted on placing the monument sign on Fifth Street.
Okay.
They just don't know where on Fifth Street. Is that the deal?
I feel like the council may, once it was decided on Fifth Street, they said, the Fifth Street on the south side of Fifth Street. So
Why
that's,
did I think it was like going over the whole
I
thing?
thought
It's
so
not.
too. It's not?
it's going from, yeah, it is going over the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can forward you guys the sign.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. I'll talk about that too. All right. Let's move on to the park plan upgrade, plan to prioritize parks in need of an upgrade.
Okay, so the park plan upgrade, we talked about it a little bit last time. So this is the plan to prioritize parks that are in need of upgrades, starting with the park that needs an upgrade the first, and then we'll kind of work our way up to the parks that that are okay. A lot of our parks here in Hollister, we have some of the newer parks, but we do want to focus on those parks that are in need of desperate attention. First of all, Dunn Park, and then also Vista Park Hill. So talking with Tina, I'm going to kind of take on this project, and then I'm going to create this list of the parks that need upgrades. And then for our next meeting, I'll show you guys what I came up with, and then hopefully we can make recommendation to that and start this this plan.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was this when what we were talking about getting us together? Going
Yes,
around?
we were, but we kind of were talking about it, and I'm gonna kind of come up with the list, and then after that we can decide on what parks are gonna be the ones that we're gonna start with.
Okay.
At last night's city council meeting, council approved upgrades to Dunn Park. They gave us a budget of $240,000, so that'll be effective July 1st. So I guess they kind of made that decision for us at this time
Sure.
to start at that park. But I feel that that's it's an important park. Some of our parks still have some of that rubber material in the playground, and it gives off a really strong smell. So we're going to be working on replacing a lot of that rubber material. So Armando will come up with a plan, but we just have to point that out, that that's what we want to get rid of.
Focus on. Okay.
Yeah.
Any public comment? Let's move on to new business and review and recommend naming of a park. Motion to send to city council if passed.
So you guys would just vote on your recommendation if you choose to name it or if not. Carol Hart submitted a application, gosh, probably 5 or 6 years ago. It wasn't approved. Council requested that we rescind that current resolution and create a new one to follow certain guidelines. And so Carol resubmitted an application, and this is it.
Okay. To the best of my knowledge, the other people that submitted did not resubmit.
Not that I'm aware of. We've only received Carol, the Hart family.
Okay. On a side note, maybe we can go through those and see who they are and reach out to those people. I don't believe any of them are for this particular park, but if it, I want to make sure that everyone knows that they can do this. Okay. All right. So, did everybody have time to look this over and
I'm
understand what it
reading
was?
I'm reading it now.
Okay. Do you want, if we table it, then it's like one more doggone time.
And we don't meet in the month of July. So it would
Okay.
go to the August PRC meeting.
Okay.
So one of the new policies is it's recommended by our Parks and Rec Commission to move it forward or to not. And if we choose to move it forward, we have to advertise, we have to publicize it, I should say, for 30 days. And then it goes to council.
Okay. And how do we publicize? Do we publish it like in all forms of media and newspaper or, okay.
Yes, well, I guess I would work with maybe Paul or Paul for the publication, because typically, yeah, no, okay. We'll figure out how to do that part. And
We currently
Um,
don't have a city clerk's office. That's why she's looking at me.
Uh-huh. We don't have-
he's our jack of all trades right now. Yes, we'll figure out, but that's the process. We go through our city clerk's office, they advertise it. It gets advertised for 30 days and then we give the recommendation to city council and they vote on it.
Okay. All right. I'll wait till they're finished.
Okay.
I read it.
Unless Carol.
No, I'm done.
You're
You're done?
good.
Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a motion.
Can we have public comment first?
Oh,
Oh.
public comment. Come on up.
So my question is, Allendale has two parks. It has the linear park with exercise equipment, and then it has the back park, the hidden park. So I'm curious, are both of those parks going to be named the same thing, or is one or the other? Are you deciding to name one over the other, or all of them
I
both?
believe it's
And
just, I believe it's just the request for just the park that's,
the linear park or the back park?
The
The
one with the
back one.
playground
The lower-
structure
the
near
lower
Shearwater
yeah.
Drive. So it's a
Shearwater.
lower part of the park
Okay.
and it's just this one park. This is the playground
A-
structure.
And I do know that the Allendale people all have a, like a group chat where they communicate with each other. And if you're going to name the one, I think that you should name the other one if you're going to do one, then both of them should be named so that they can be identified. So perhaps reaching out to that community that is their park basically, and see what kind of ideas they have. That's my input. Thank you.
who's, what district is that?
District 1.
That's me?
Perez,
Oh,
who
Oh, that's
is your,
Rick.
I think it's
I live in District 1.
Commissioner
where
Rios.
do I live?
I don't know. Where do you live?
That was one. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, because Rick is my,
Oh, Rick is yours?
uh-huh.
I thought Rios. See, I thought she was with Rios.
Okay.
I'll find out for you, Christine.
Maybe I'm 3. I'm having a day, okay? I need some more sleep, I guess. It's almost nighttime. Okay,
It is nighttime.
so
Just about.
now can we have a motion to, what am
What
I,
do we want to do here?
yeah, how
Tell
am
us
I,
what we want to do.
am I motioning to move this forward to go to city council? Am I moving it forward to? I
Correct.
think I'm confused on,
So
the
we
verbiage
would
should
make
be.
a motion to recommend this to the city council
Okay.
for approval.
okay,
Okay.
so who would like to make a
I,
motion?
I
to-
move that we move this forward to the city council to name the lower part of Allendale Park, the Buzz and Irene Hart Memorial Park.
Is
I'm
there
gonna
a second?
Yeah. Okay, so motion carries and we're
Not
going,
yet.
not yet. No, it doesn't. We're gonna vote on it.
Do we vote or is it-
She does.
I'm really having a time.
Okay, so we'll do a roll call vote.
No, we don't have to.
We don't
Just
need to do
all
it.
those in favor. All those in
Okay,
favor.
then, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I,
Any
Okay.
opposed?
Any opposed?
No.
Motion
Okay,
passes.
maybe not.
Okay, motion passes
We'll never know.
3-0.
We'll never know how they would have voted.
thank you. Motion passed 3-0.
Okay. Yay.
Thank you for that guidance.
Chairperson Graziano, by the way, you're District 3.
I am District 3.
Yes. Vice
just
Chair
wanna be number
Corstensen
one.
is citywide. So
That's true. I
all
am,
of it.
I am, you're right. but I live in District 1.
Commissioner Rios is District 1. Commissioner Anderson is District 2, and Commissioner Gomez is District 4.
There you go.
Thank you, Paul.
We were all. No, I think only I was confused. It's okay. All right. So do we have any commissioner comments? No. I don't have any
I
comments.
just throw it out there whenever.
Me too. Okay, let's move on to reports.
Okay,
And-
so I can report on the recreation program review. This past weekend, we started our Junior Giants program. So we have about 600 kids signed up.
So good.
We have leagues here in Hollister, and we have a league in San Juan Bautista. This year, there was a little confusion with the registration part through the Junior Giants end. So it was a little bit more difficult to get a hold of the family members and setting up the rosters. But once that first week kind of rolls by, it's kind of all kind of downhill coasting from there. We will end July 30th. We do have 6 games scheduled. We currently have games going on right now. Because of this weekend, we are canceling games because of the 4th of July holiday. So we'll have games during the week, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. But as far as we have 36 total teams, we have a coach for every single team. I am coaching one team also. So I'm kind of multitasking, organizing. But we did get an ambassador from the Junior Giants. She is one of the team moms, so she's out there helping right now, helping me organize. But yeah, that's the Junior Giants League. And let's see what else we have. Adult softball. This was the first week for the women's championship, or not championship, playoffs. So next week we do take a break, and then we'll come back after that for women's championships playoffs. And then the men's, we do have playoffs starting next week. Also, there is a few teams that are gonna play a couple more weeks until their championship games. But right after that, we'll start co-ed softball. Volleyball too. We do got volleyball, youth volleyball. We got that going on right now at Rancho San Justo. We're there basically like Monday through Wednesday, or Monday through Thursday, depending on the game schedules and practices. And then we got soccer coming up pretty soon. Registration is going on right now. And then we will start soccer, I believe, August 20th. Do we know anybody that wants to sign up for soccer? Let them know, send them our way. Let's see, that's it.
What's the age groups for soccer?
So we're going, I think 5 to 14. So turning 5 by December 31st. We'll go 5 to 14. So we got different age brackets, but anybody turning 5 by December, and then turning 14 also.
Thank you.
And it's the same price for all ages, is that?
Correct.
Is there scholarship opportunities?
Yeah, so there is scholarship opportunities. I believe the families just have to apply, and then we'll review it, and then we'll notify them if they're accepted.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's move on to the Parks Division Review Report.
I'll go ahead and provide that report. At our last city council meeting, one of our council members requested that although we're in a drought, we still kind of maintain the turf and not let it die out. Just talk to our current landscapers and make sure that the grass is still playable for our community where they can enjoy sitting outdoors, whether it be on the grass or just overseeing it, that our community deserves nice turf. And along with that, the development over off of Valley View, we have the Whale Park, and then there's an extension to the park. That is almost completed. There's a couple of things that they have to work on before the city accepts the park. A lot of community members are calling our office, but we just let them know there's just a few more things. And hopefully once they take care of it, then we can open it up. So if you hear of anything, it's all it is. We're anticipating up to 2 more weeks possibly, and then the park will be opened.
Okay.
So at that park, it's a grass area. It has a shade structure and backstop, and the infield is a turfed. So the idea with that is to eventually skin that infield to make it dirt, so that it's not the grass area. Because once you hit a ball, it just gets stuck. There's no.
Right.
So we want our community to be able to use that area for practices and so forth. So just a few more weeks and that park, that side of Valley View will open up. And then there's a linear park that goes along that development that once we open up the park extension, then the linear park will open up too.
Nice. Thank you.
And then most of our parks are our landscapers are maintaining them. And I gave my report on Dunn Park, the upgrades to that already.
Yes. Okay. Any public comment? I have a question. I know we're in a drought, obviously. We've been in a drought for a while now. Is there any rules so, we can only water twice a week. Is there any rules to, I guess my question is, it doesn't matter if you're residential or if you're a park where we're trying to maintain so kids don't get hurt. Can we water it one more day or 5 more minutes or?
And we can add time to the watering schedule.
Okay.
And that's what we asked from our landscapers.
Okay.
And one is provided. I'm just waiting on the other one to provide the
Because I've
information.
noticed some things are pretty brown. And I mean, I think at some point, maybe it's a safety hazard. I don't know.
That's exactly the point of our council. They
Okay.
feel the same. And we talked with our landscapers, and there is a policy. I don't want to call it a law because it's not law, but
Right.
it's some guidelines that allows recreation
I
type
tried to look it
facilities.
up. I couldn't find it.
He said that he would send it to me. So
Okay.
they're the company that still need to provide their watering schedule. So hopefully it'll be a package and then I can forward it to our commission.
Awesome. Okay, I think if we have no more comments, then we're going to take July off. And our next meeting is August 30th, 2022, 6:30 here. And can I have a motion to adjourn? Wait, am I doing roll call vote?
I'll let you do that.
Oh, thank
A
you.
Just a
motion
motion
to
to, yeah.
Okay.
At 7:18 PM.
I motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:18 PM.
I second that motion.
Motion carries.
All those in favor?
All those in favor, we have to vote.
Aye.
Aye.
I
No.
Oppose?
Opposed?
0.
Motion passes 3-0. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Armando. Thanks for everyone's patience with my speedy